Hey guys, Jack here. Now, we're gonna go, last time, I mentioned we're going over Ultraman Zero. And we're still doing that. So, Ultraman Zero. Now, he's actually the son of Ultra 7, who I plan to go over in a long list of reviews for the original Ultra Brothers. But, in any case, we need a little history, like I mentioned before. But yeah, I should probably give you a brief explanation on who Zero is, aside from the son of 7. Now, Zero debuted in the movie Ultra Galaxy Legend Mega Monster Battle. Now, like I mentioned, Zero is an interesting Ultra. Now, similar to Ultraman Softy, the only Ultra to never have a permanent human form or host, has had multiple human forms and to date has had one human form and has had one human disguise and 3 humans he's fused with. Now, Zero has never had a series to his name. Sure, he has appeared in specials known as Guidance, and he's been in almost every Ultra show after Ultra show since Ginga S's movie. Now, there's currently only one show that's only have him be in the transformation trinkets for it. Not physically there. He was never physically in the show then, and he wasn't in the movie. That being Ultraman Ryu, which I kind of find a nice breath of fresh air. Not that I don't dislike Zero, I do like the guy, but it's just, he appeared in so many Ultra series before Rube, it's just a nice breath of fresh air. But let's get into his background. Now, like I mentioned before, Zero is the son of Ultra 7. And he's actually an interesting combination of both blue and red Ultra colors. Because his father had mainly red colored skin for his Ultra. Had red colored skin. While his mother was a scientist. Now, what does this have to do with his blue features? As we learned with Ultraman Ikari in his own Gaiden, Ultraman in his own 3-part special, Ultraman Mebius Gaiden the Hikari Saga. Hang on, I need to take something off here. Ooh, whoa, sorry. We learned that while it is possible for Blue Ultraman to become part of the Space Garrison or the Space Defense Force, Blue Ultras are most common with scientists. And so, as it's described in Zero's wiki here on Zero's history description on the Ultra Wiki, Ultra 7 actually fell in love with an unnamed female Ultra scientist and gave birth to Zero. However, he gave Zero up because of his defense duties, because of his duties to the Ultra Brothers and the Ultra Garrison. However, similar to Belial, who I plan to get on in a later video, Zero tried to take the power of the Plasma Spark. But, unlike with that, 7 was there to stop his son, who, I should probably clarify now, did not know 7 was his father. And he was stripped of his Ultra title and banished. 7 trusting his training to teach him what it means to be a true Ultra Warrior, aside from just being the strongest, to Leo. Why Leo? Who I also plan on going into another in-depth video with his brother, Astra. Because 7 was actually Leo's mentor in Leo's titular series. So, yeah. But, again, in his debut movie, he saved a little Pigmon, a monster who I plan to go over with kaijus in separate videos, for being crushed with his training by a boulder with his training from Leo. Seriously, he did not know how to get out of the way. And Leo declared his training over, stating that Zero finally learned what it meant to be a true Ultra Warrior, to protect life no matter how small. However, Seven sent his Eye Slugger to the planet training on with Ultraman King, again, separate video. Who's Zero used his Ultra Sign technique. The Ultra Sign technique is an ability all Ultras have. Now, it's written in the Ultra language, and each Ultra has a specific way of writing it. Each Ultra Sign is a little different. Now, I said that each Ultra has its own certain way of writing it. That was wrong. I meant it's written differently for different orders, like to come home, or an Ultra's in trouble, or an Ultra needs, or there's a problem, or an Ultra needs to go to another planet because it's having its own problem right there. So he released Zero from his armor, which was used to limit his strength, and he went to the Mega Monster Graveyard. He went to the Monster Graveyard and arrived and kicked Major Monster butt. He then kicked Belial butt, and Zero was then chosen by the Plasma Spark because, oh yeah, he was worthy. Why? I have no idea. But in any case, so Zero has, like I mentioned before, Zero has appeared in every Ultra movie and every Ultra series since then. Now, Zero's main transformation item is the Zero Eye, which is based on his father's Ultra Eye. However, unlike his father's, his original Ultra Eye can actually collapse in on itself, becoming a mini blaster. And it's later transformed into the Ultra Eye Neo. Now, this one doesn't fold up, similar to his father's Ultra Eye. So, in any case, I can actually recreate with my glasses here. Just gonna need to close these. So, in any case, Zero's host will take out the Zero Eye. If the host has glasses, like I do, they'll remove it first. This was only prevalent in Ultraman Geed. But, in any case, Zero will bring the Zero Eye close to its human forms or host eyes and go, "Shut!" And then press a trigger on the right side. And then, boom, transformation. Now, I can't really go over... Hang on. Stupid. There we go. I can't really go over Zero's rise sequence like I normally do, because, well, he doesn't really have a singular rise sequence to call his own. And I'm going to forgo the Mega and Super thing altogether for this one, because he's had so many forms, it's just easier to do it all in one go. But anyway, here's his main form, Ultraman Zero. Now, he has two Zero Sluggers, and side note, Zero is the last Ultra to have removable weapons on the top of his head, since some forms who use Ultra 7's power. All other Slugger-based weapons are usually placed by holographic Sluggers. The first being with Ultraman's Orb, Hurricane Slash. But in any case, let's go over Zero's main techniques. Now, his first technique is the Elenium Slash, which is based on his father's Elenium Ray. Now, instead of holding his two fingers close to his beam lamp, the thing that acts like a color timer for Ultra 7, but I'll get into that when we go over him, he brings his arm, he holds his right arm to the right side of his body, while holding his left arm near his chest. And instead of it going, now it can go directional, but the slash part of this is that it can also go sideways, either left or right, and it can also go up and down. Next is the wide zero shot. Again, this is a technique based on his father's wide shot. Now, while 7 just puts his hand in the wide shot position, 0 will actually bring his arms to the left, powering up his left arm where the shot will be, and then brings it down and then puts it in the wide shot position, again similar to his father. Now, the only technique that his father doesn't use is the twin zero shot. It's a twin zero shoot. So 0 will put his 2 zero sluggers near his color timer, cross his arms over it, and then beams of energy from both sluggers and the color timer will shoot out. Now we'll go into his next form, that being ultimate. Now I should probably go over this. This is the Tector gear. Now it doesn't really increase Zero's power. What? Hang on, guys.